So good morning and welcome to another video. We're here in the hub city, Moncton, New Brunswick, with the Fujifilm XT30, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of street photography dash urban landscape photography, urban exploration if you like. The Fujifilm has a neat little setting where you can use a bracket feature to do 3 separate film simulations in one shot. So for today, because we're doing street, I've got it set to take, every time I press the shutter it's going to take 3 images. One in Pro Neg High, one in Classic Chrome, and one in Acros. We'll see what we can get. There's some cool buildings and stuff around here, so we'll see what we can get today. I did do another video a while back from the same location and I got some really neat shots, so we'll do the same again and we'll just see what we can capture. It was a lot of fun last time, hopefully do the same again today. Very dull and overcast, so I don't know what we'll get, but we'll give it a shot. Stay tuned. So guys, it's been an absolute blast photographing some street, actually mostly street, a lot of people shots, which for me is something unusual. It's really out of my comfort zone, like I mentioned in my previous video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. There was a lot of ICM in that one. It's been very enjoyable. Lots of different shots, like I say, people shots, some traffic shots, some building shots, but mostly what I did was pre-focus on the spot if I saw someone coming along the street. And then when they got to the spot I wanted, then I would fire off the shot. And like I say, I've got the camera set to take 3 separate images each time I press the shutter. So going with Pro Neg High, Classic Chrome, and Acros. So we'll see how they turn out. Certain images will suit different simulations for sure. Acros looks pretty good, so does the Pro Neg High. In fact, they all look good I guess, but we'll see when time will tell. So guys, there's a little bit of a tunnel here, well, a bridge more, not a tunnel, but kind of interesting when you just look through the gaps there in the concrete. And if you were patient, you could probably capture a few nice images there. It would just be a matter of waiting for someone to go through one of those gaps with a light hitting them, and maybe in a vehicle like a bus or something with its lights on would maybe be kind of cool too. I might just wait here for a minute to see if I can fire off a couple here. Getting a few weird looks, and it makes me a little bit nervous, but what the hell. Here goes. It'd be great if someone would just walk through one of those gaps. So guys, I was thinking of calling it quits. Just realised I didn't know an awful lot of pieces to camera and I didn't talk through any images, but that's kind of my style. I don't really talk you through the images, mostly because I've only got this one camera. But it's been an awful lot of fun. The bridge area there, I did, after my last piece to camera, I did stop and take a few images. Got a couple of people walking through those gaps. A couple of vehicles with a motion blur type thing going on there too, but I'm just not ready to call it quits. I've been having a lot of fun, and this is the sort of thing that Gareth Danks would do, you know, a space like this and you just wait for someone to come into the light there and take the picture. But having a blast. I'm just going to work my way back down, not going to all the way back down to Town Hall. I was down there this morning, but I will go down a bit further, see if I can capture a few more nice images, and then we'll call it quits. So here we are about 2 weeks later, the magic of video. If you haven't guessed, I did lose audio on that last video when I said I was going to go back and do some pieces to camera and talk you through some of the images. I did attempt to do that. I went on for about 10 minutes talking about how much fun I had that day taking pictures in the streets, but to no avail because I had no audio. We'll put it down to human error, but today I'm back in the streets of Moncton just to really finish off this video. So I walked all the way back to this spot here. If you can see behind me that gap, the pillar there and the gap, and I took some images through that space and I was talking you through them, and it was a good job I came back to this spot because I actually managed to get some really cool shots of people walking through that gap. Another spot that I did was just looking across the road behind me there. You see Robson Court. Image at the end of the gallery was taken right up there, just standing there and looking up, and there was a city workman working at a truck, and I took a picture of that, and I believe it's one of the best shots of the day. The other shots I took were just random shots going along the street, as I mentioned, and also the fountain down at City Hall. I'm going to head back down there just now and see if I can shoot a little bit of video there. Stay tuned for the gallery in this one because there's an awful lot of street images in this one. I think the gallery's got probably, at the present moment before I post it, probably 30 or 40 images in the video, so stay tuned for that. I'm really quite happy with them. So guys, I think this is now my third street video, if I'm not mistaken, and although I am getting more confident in shooting on the street, talking to the camera is something else. Get some really weird looks, as I'm sure you'll appreciate. That's why there's all these little short clips, and right now people in the cars beside me here just staring at me wondering what the I'm doing. It's really quite funny actually. It's like they've never seen a camera before. Anyway, you can walk around the street with a cell phone and shoot away as much as you want, video, images, whatever. No one will bat an eyelid. Pull out a camera, and it's a whole different story. It's like they shit themselves. So guys, I'm back down here in front of City Hall, and there's City Hall behind me there. You can see nice building. Some of the images I got, you'll see the nice fountain here. I actually just stood on one side of the fountain waiting for people to walk into the front of it there. It actually worked out quite nice. That's the fountain there guys, and what I did was just stand here and wait for people to walk through one of the gaps in the fountain there and fire off an image, and they turned out okay. One of the other things I did guys, you'll see the bus shelters there. Tried shooting a couple of images through the bus shelter and they turned out okay as well. So yeah, that's about it guys. I think I'm going to end it here. My intentions today was to put an end to this video and then maybe shoot another street video, but I kind of underestimated just how cold it is today and my hands are freezing, so I don't think I'm going to bother. So yeah, that's it guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Check out the gallery. It is a bit of a long one, so grab a cup of tea or something or a coffee, sit down and enjoy some street photography. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.